Hey there guys, it is I, Solo, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Xenosaga Episode 1. As you can see from the title. Yeah, this is going to be my new side project along with Talia Charlie, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. Now, originally I wasn't going to do Xenosaga Episode 1, but recently when I was on Twitter, I was speaking to some of my followers, and they were talking about the potential remake of the not Final Fantasy, Xenosaga episode series, because Harada himself, who was the lead of Bandai Namco, he said himself that he wants to make a Xenosaga remake. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the support. So, for those who are watching this Let's Play, I highly encourage you to tweet Harada and sign the countless petitions out there to have an HD remaster this game, because Xenosaga is actually one of my favorite PS2 titles. And I find it's funny because I remember when I was a kid and I saw the game in the store and it looked interesting from the cover, but I had no idea about it. I knew the word Xeno because of the game Xenogears, but I didn't think it would be the same thing. And I got it and I enjoyed it. It's actually pretty good. I personally like it. Now, for the name Xeno, it is, I guess you could call it a spiritual successor of the Xenogears. Yeah, they were planning on making 6 of them, but unfortunately, the second one didn't sell well, so they kind of cut it short to 3. I like the second one. I don't know about anyone else, but I actually like the second one. But that's just my story. Enough lollygagging. Let's get down to the story, shall we? I've stalled long enough. Now, I'm going to be quiet for this upcoming scene, but this is very important. So I'll see you guys after the intro.
Concentrate on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be
paper.
it. Good. Show us where it is.
It's different from the others.
I knew it!
It's over there.
This must be...
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with Kosmos body formation.
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja boot up sequence.
Okay, we got a good intro story. Now,
Alan, there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
oh god, it's like Sword Art Online.
I see a small break in the MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
A lot better than before.
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with Kosmos host separation.
And the girl of the hour, our favorite blue-haired android, Kosmos. Though, since it's your first time seeing this game, we wouldn't really
Morning,
knew
Kosmos.
Kosmos.
How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-Gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number
000000001. I like saying that.
Development name KPX. Abbreviated name Kosmos.
Kosmos.
As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapon specifications are...
Okay.
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All things considered,
All I
aren't
have
you?
for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Kosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
Of course, of course.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Kosmos, I've got mixed feelings about all this.
How so?
Of course, I'm happy that you're awake. But the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad.
Well, I can understand that.
On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed.
Ah, well, she is a weapon.
Deep down inside,
so
I hope that day never comes.
that day may not come, Shion. Sorry to tell you.
Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Of course it doesn't.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I will do my best.
Now that actually reminds me, there's actually an anime
All right,
of this video
shall we
game.
get started?
And it's 12 episodes
Alan,
long.
Let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
I guess I could.
Roger.
No, actually, no. Forget that. Don't watch the anime.
The drones are set to random movement.
It's not
and enemy
horrible.
ambush.
I mean, anime beats school days.
How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Just, I don't know.
Let's do that.
Because I'm so
Did you get that, Kosmos?
used to the way the story's told
Affirmative.
in this game that the way the events are placed in the anime just kind of, it just doesn't make sense. Not to mention, it's not I don't know. Just watch it and see for yourself. I wouldn't really recommend it. Anyhow, enough of my ranting about school days again. During quests, I'm really showing how much I don't like school days. And during quests, will trigger a battle when you come into contact with an enemy. Here you need to talk to Kosmos, select from the menu, and approach from the soldier to start the menu. The battle, good lord mighty. Alright, so now you have control over Shion. As well, she is the main protagonist of the game, as you can tell from this point. Anyway, press triangle, we are introduced to the menu, of course. And it's your basic standard JRPG format. Items, ether. Ether is like the magic in this game. Tech attacks, which are special attacks you do outside of your normal attacks. Skills are like passive abilities you put on the character. Kind of think of it like skills from Tales of Vesperia, or the battle axe from Tales of Zestiria, or Tales about skills in Tales of Exilia 1 and 2. Characters go into stats, as you can see. Aids, we'll get into later. Battle formation. Now, depending on where you want your person to be, well, replace when you get more allies. There we go. Yeah, place for when you get more allies. Formation is to put it in the background and put it in the front. Now, there's no benefit of putting anyone in the back other than, well, I can say to receive less damage, and you can only do ranged attacks from the back too. And look into a 4-point feature too as well. If someone's right behind somebody. The UMN, we'll get into that later, and game options, which is your configuration. Actually, is there anything I want to change? Should put on mono stereo. Nah, stereo is fine. Alright. Vibration, I think it is. Right, cool. Alright. I'll go over now, if you talk to the soldier, you'll talk to Kosmos, you can go over various tutorials, but I'll try to squeeze all of them into one when we go into actual combat. So we shall do so. Sure thing, Alan. So yeah, the game is pretty good. I actually like Xenosaga first one. I like it a little better than the second one, but the second one's pretty good too. A lot of people don't like episode 2. I kind of like it. The third one's where it really gets good. And though they abandoned the square and triangle attacks and just switch it back to the menu base command list. But anyway, enough of that. Let's start killing folks. And destroying mechs too, for that matter. And we have introduced to the combat part of the game. Hence the name JRPG. Anyway, actual battle. Front on enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can't attack everyone first. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it is a good idea to defeat it with a tech attack. The enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the descriptions of each attack. The following icons appear in the GTW: Bio, Mech, and Gnosis type. Those aren't going to appear until a little bit later. Anyway, so now you have control over our characters in battle, and press X button, you'll get access to a menu. The ether attacks, of course, like I said, are spells of the game. You see, Xion has access to Medica, which is a low-level recovery spell on an ally or enemy, should she wish to. But later on in the game, there will be enemies that will actually get hurt by healing them. Items, as self-explanatory, use items in your inventory. Move is to move Xion or whoever you're controlling at the time at that turn in the back. Eggs we'll get into later, and the guard command, which is to reduce physical and magical damage or ether-based damage on the enemy, or from the enemy. Now, anyway, now press the R2 button, you'll see it's kind of a description that your attacks can do, and like leaving on the names too. Now, you notice that Knuckle and Firecracker are highlighted in 2 different colors. Knuckle is highlighted blue, meaning it's a physical attack, and Firecracker is highlighted red, classifying that it is an ether-based attack. Well, just like the game said, different enemies are vulnerable to different types of attacks. So you're going to want to pay attention to that kind of thing too. Later on in the game, I think that's her next spell ether-based she'll learn. She'll actually know a skill called Analyze, and you can use that to tell if an enemy is weak against a certain attack or not. So, now, when we're talking about tech attacks, in order to do a tech attack, you need to have at least 6 AP and storage when your turn comes up. Now, when you gain a turn, you can always gain up to 4 AP. Now, you can gain the other 2 HP by either guarding or attacking once and then canceling out. So, let's say, for example, let's just see what the game said. Take this guy out first, or just potentially take him out. Now we have access to the second attack, which is Power Kick or Stun Shock. I'm going to end a turn, and she'll have 2 AP left. Now what you need to do is you need to, now when Xion's turn is up next, she'll have access to her special because she saved 2 AP from a turn. Alright. Good job, critical. Ouch. Good. So now we have access to a tech attack. You can actually do a certain kind depending on which combination. So it can be square, 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 triangle, 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 or triangle, square. Depends on what happens. And the third option is going to always be the tech attack. Xion has access to Lightning Blast and Spell Ray. I think Kosmos has access to R Blade and R Cannon, I believe. So, yeah. We don't have to do it, but I'll show it off. Overkill, I know. But we'll do it anyway. There we go. And a critical too. Sweet. I got 10 plus too. That's good. Now throughout the battle, you'll see the slot icon right by Kosmos or whoever turn is up. At that point, it will go down every time turn comes up. It goes down, or I believe it's critical up, increase your boost gauge, and after that it will increase the amount of points you get outside of your experience points. You get other points too, like ether points, tech points, and skill points. We'll get into those later though. Now the boost gauge you'll see on the bottom of the AP gauge. That's when we have at least 1 boost gauge, then you will be able to skip the order. You can actually manipulate the turn order. And for example, if Xion had at least 1 boost gauge and I press out of the L1 or L2 button and press square, since that's what position she was designated in, then she could actually get a turn off before the enemy does after Kosmos. Now the second person is going to be assigned to triangle, and the third person, when we eventually get to him, going to be assigned with the circle button. So enough of me babbling. Let's kill this asshole. There we go. Sweetness.
All systems clear.
Good job, Kosmos. Good job, Shion. We got +6 because of the 10-time bonus we got. 10-time bonus we got from that one anime. Tech attack is going to be helping you how powerful your tech attacks are. EP is learning more EP skill. I'm learning ether-based spells, and skill SP. Good lord, S points are going to be helping you towards skills, your passive abilities. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle music and the victory fanfare, since we'll be listening to that throughout the whole game, and especially towards the end boss. The end boss is the only encountering game which has different battle music. So get used to it.
All processes to 300 cleared.
The good thing is a good song to listen to.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Oh, damn.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
What do you think, I'm Kirito? I ain't that good.
But, Chief...
Which reminds me, I need to try to get Lost Song when it
last
comes
time?
out to US.
Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
Alright then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
Alright, alright.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Mom.
Jeez. This is so typical of her.
Oh, don't be such a pansy.
Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time, I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Yeah, I'll say.
Hey! That's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. We're getting close to 30 minutes, so in here. Anyway, and we will be explaining what those cylinders are in the SF line, which we'll get into the next episode. Well, I might as well get this over now. These objects here to be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near an enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission, Kosmos. Okay. Anyway, we'll end it here. Yeah, we'll end it here. Because I'm going to get sidetracked if we keep going. Anyway, we'll end it here. But next time, let's play... I almost said Arsenal. Oh, Lord. It's Xenosaga Episode 1. We're going to be going through the SF line. So, till then, guys, see you guys next time.